Hi, dear students. Welcome to the online classes prepared and presented by Mr. Abdul Manaf, Assistant Professor, English Department. This class is meant for MA.English degree students under Calicut University. Today, let's discuss the poem Punishment by Seamus Heaney. Listen to the 10th stanza of the poem Punishment. I who have stood dumb when you were betraying sisters, cold in tar wept by the railings. What does this stanza discuss? This stanza discusses mainly the lyrical voice. So the stanza can be considered as a critical part of the poem. So the stanza or the quatrain in the stanza shifts back to the lyrical voice's position. You can see the line and the phrase, I who have stood dumb. I who have stood dumb. What can you understand from this usage? I who have stood dumb. The stanza is a critical part of the poem as the lyrical voice admits his or her feeling of guilt or guilty. The lyrical voice feels guilty because he or she didn't do anything and watched the girl being punished. So we know well the title of the poem itself is Punishment. So the girl is being punished here. The young girl's helplessness and her death can be related because of the strong historical background of the poem to that of the Irish women in modern society. You know, there is a strong historical background in this poem. How were the Irish women treated and how are they being treated in modern society? So, dear students, we can treat it as a confession. The confession continues and now moves on into the modern era. When British soldiers were on the streets of Belfast and the IRA, Irish Republican Army, and loyalist paramilitaries were killing each other with bullets and bombs. The poet Seamus Heaney, a minority Catholic born in Northern Ireland, we discussed it earlier, was caught between. As a poet and artist, he had to navigate his way through the sectarian troubles as they raged on through the later part of the 20th century. How was the poet Heaney considered as a minority Catholic? And what is the importance of the term punishment here? The betraying sisters are the modern girls who get punished for keeping the company of British soldiers. They are equivalents to the boy girl. They suffer similar punishments, yet are spared their lives. So still the atrocities against the girl or the women continues. The speaker reminds them as these atrocities are carried out, but is outraged, albeit in a conniving fashion. That is, he secretly allows something bad to happen. You can see the term called here in this stanza, called. It is based on caul, which is a woman's headdress, or a membrane at birth which covers the infant's head. The word is given as cold in tar wept by the railings.